So Matt said that he's gonna be running late, so we'll just start in 3 minutes.
By the way, I will preface that I'm currently dealing with a few tech issues with my docking station, so like if I like suddenly like cut off or like something like that, just know that like I'll probably be back in like a few seconds because my docking station is disconnecting and reconnecting at random.
All right.
As demanded by both the defense and Inquisition, the witness will testify about Sir Belduke's death. Any questions?
No, my lord.
I must, however, mention one more thing before we begin. If it cannot be proven that Jean Grail is a witch, as claimed by the defense, the court will irrevocably consider Maya Fey to be the witch responsible for both crimes. Is that understood? Is that understood?
You have no choice, Sir Blue Knight. If you don't want the trial to end right now, ready your sword to face the challenge that awaits. But the opponent is a real witch. It's a gamble that puts Maya's life at stake. What do you want, Maya?
Nick! Nick!
Maya?
No witch is gonna outwit you in court. You're an ace attorney after all.
Oh my god!
Credits.
Did you read your mind?
So let's do it!
Did you read his mind?
I put the ace in Ace Attorney.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. The defense accepts the conditions. Let's proceed with the trial.
Inquisitor Bottom, you may begin.
We shall start with a brief summary of the incident. About 3 months ago, in the dead of night, Sir Belduke, the alchemist, was murdered. The crime took place in his study. Just as with this incident, the room had been locked from the inside. The victim was found still seated in their chair at his desk, so we could assume he was attacked while working. Damn. There were very clear strangulation marks visible on his neck.
Come on. Come on. Pause. There's something trickling down from his mouth. Is that blood? Is that blood?
Yes, most likely. The victim probably bit his tongue as he was strangled with his assailant. And you said earlier that some white powder was spilled all over the floor, correct? Yes. Hence we expected to find the killer's footprints. However, there were none. The killer must have somehow approached the victim without stepping onto the floor. After murdering Sir Belduke, the killer left the room without opening the door.
Undoubtedly, the crime must have been committed with the use of witchcraft.
The body was discovered the following morning by the butler, Miss Grail. The body was found by Grail, huh?
Hmm? Thank you, Inquisitor Bottom. The court illustrator's sketches will be added to the evidence. Now, witness, begin your testimony. Come on.
You keep on complaining, ain't gonna make it go any faster.
Tell us about the events spanning the night of the crime, from the evening beforehand until you discover the body.
At around 1 o'clock at night, I excused myself and left Master Belduke in his study. When I called him for breakfast in the morning, he did not respond. The door to his study was locked. A neighbor had come for a visit just then, so we forced the door open together. All the potions and other concoctions from the study have been confiscated. I wonder if they're being properly stored.
Potions and concoctions were confiscated? The victim was an alchemist, after all. We were hoping the item confiscated from his study could provide some clues. Besides, such things must not fall into the wrong hands. It may not be standard practice, but it was deemed necessary. The confiscated goods are stored in our secret vault. The only person with access to them is the High Inquisitor, Lady Darklaw.
It has caused me great difficulty, as I have not been able to put Master's research materials in order as a result.
The confiscated items shall be returned as soon as Sir Bilduke's murder is resolved.
I shall be looking forward to that.
Defense, you may begin the interrogation.
Hold it!
Wait, you mean you broke the door? The only key to that room was in Sir Belduke's pocket. The only way to enter the study was to break the door open. And you managed that with the help of a neighbor who came to visit.
Yes, it wasn't a social visit, mind. He came as a patient.
A patient? Can you tell me more about him?
Objection!
No!
The victim's neighbor is irrelevant. He was nothing to do with this case. I think you're pushing it this time. A witness is hardly irrelevant.
Sieve!
What's got him so shaken? He looks as if he just had a rush of blood to his head. They're calling him the worst prosecutor in the series, y'all.
Mr. Belduke had been making very potent medicines, among other things. We would get people coming from the town at all the hours of the day or night asking for them. And yet, in return for all the help Master offered, people would gossip about him dabbling in witchcraft.
So you broke the door together with a neighbor?
Yes, when I explained the situation to him, he brought over an axe. Then he proceeded to attack the door with great force, smashing it into splinters.
Here's Johnny. I see. By the way, about that neighbor. What?
Here's Belduke.
It's
Oh, fucking... For
it's
Christ's
time for
sake.
the mere grand entrance. Did you miss me, lads?
Oh my god.
If only Math was here. Order, order! Could it be that it was you who...
Of fucking course. Where you looking, old man? I'm right here, and as for who I am, I'm the alchemist's neighbor, and a witness in that case too.
God. Of course he is! Ah! Passion for justice seething within, Amira's always on the crime scene!
Objection!
Everybody shut up!
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I can't hear myself think!
It's you! Again! You're the guy from earlier, right? Yup, that's me, Amir. Amir's the name. How's you been, Bluey? Are you really the alchemist's neighbor? Seriously? I know, right? Freaky coincidence, eh? But yeah, his house next to mine.
Ridiculed earlier, Amir returns, drinking like a king he never ever learns.
Damn. That's why I tried to stop you from asking about the neighbor!
I just wanted him to shut up.
Huh? Why so cold inquisitive on him?
No,
Even over this steady cold gaze, Amir drinks fast as if in a daze.
I hate this fucking town.
Get me out of here.
And the musician standing next to you. Ah, yeah. That's me private bard, Birdley. Alright, music genius.
No, he's not. He is not.
Hold on. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, dearie me.
Where's my pity?
Well, no use shutting the stable door after the horse has bolted. Let us move on.
But Judge,
Witness, since you're already here, you may as well add your testimony.
I hate these niggas.
Testify about what you witnessed on the morning after the crime.
You can count on me. It dawned on me then, the witch cow's familiar, just like this case.
Nope.
Oh,
Objection!
There's something you don't seem to understand here, Mr. Amir. Thanks for wasting my fucking time. The familiar gem in the witch scepter is a fake. The gem is useless. Just like this buffoon's testimony. Therefore, your testimony doesn't hold water. Just like anything else he says. Psh. What? What?
Ignored and scorned without credibility, will majestic Amir now show humility?
No. What? A fake? You should have listened to the trial more carefully.
You idiot!
Now
You-
that has been dealt with, Inquisitor Bottom. This witch's scepter was not discovered at the crime scene when Sir Belduke was murdered, is that correct?
Indeed, we deduced that familiar must have been used. However,
Objection!
but that familiar magic gem was a fake. That much has been demonstrated today.
Are you not listening, Sir Bottom?
What's more, as we learned from Cracker, the parrot's testimony, the witch used the spell Godor. The fact there's a green wall at the crime scene corroborates that.
Objection!
That wall may well not have been painted green 3 months ago. And besides, no one could have passed through a portal so small.
Except for Jean.
Exactly.
To be honest, I've started wondering, were Sir Layton's and Sir Belduke's murders actually committed by the same witch?
Objection!
Actually committed by the same...
Your Honor, I'd like to remind you that was the Inquisition's claim. Oh! He's right, though. It's got to be the same culprit in both cases. And, at the very least, it's possible that the witch used the spell Godor to commit Sir Belduke's murder. What?
In that case, I will ask the defense to show us proof. Do you have proof that the witch could have used Godor to kill Sir Belduke?
Take that!
I'd like you to take a look at these.
Aren't those the court illustrator sketches?
As you can see from the sketch, the victim was seated at his desk when he was murdered. And what can you see right behind the victim? A small landscape painting. Thank you, Inquisitor. But there's one more point of note. Look closely at the painting. Do you notice anything behind it?
Oh, I see it! The wall behind it had already been painted.
Hello, miss.
Hey, Maz.
You missed Emir's...
Bumblefuckery, dog. It's just bumblefuckery. He's not paying attention.
Bumblefuck is back.
Yeah, the stream not loading is back.
Yeah, well...
There it is.
It's
Which
the
means the witch
judge.
could have used the portal spell 3 months ago.
Objection!
One moment, my lord. Consider how small that portal would have been. Could a witch have passed through it? I think not.
Objection!
Of course, the witch would not be able to go right through it. However, if you look at the distance between the portal and the victim, you'll notice that the victim, Sir Belduke, was sitting just an arm's length from where the portal would have been. The witch did not have to enter the room at all. All she had to do was reach through with her arms in order to strangle Sir Belduke, who was sitting right under the painting.
Order! Inquisitor Barnum, what do you have to say to you? What say you to that?
A fascinating theory, Sir Blue Knight. But there is a notable contradiction within it. Where would that be? Tell me, why do you think we concluded that familiar had to have been used? We had a certain reason for it, of course.
And what is that reason exactly?
I don't fucking know. The crime scene had been tampered with. How so? Imagine the circumstances of Sir Belduke's death, and it should become obvious even to you. The victim was choked to death. And yet there were no signs of a struggle. Highly improbable, don't you think? What are you getting at? Think about it. Can you imagine anyone just sitting back and letting themselves be strangled? Clearly there should be evidence of a struggle. I mean, if they really wanted it.
Wow, you live a very boring life, Judge.
And since we haven't found any, that must mean the killer erased all traces of a fight from the crime scene. Barnum wears a chastity belt. Confirmed.
Now that would imply his sex life is interesting in some way.
True.
Indeed, that would be the logical conclusion.
Now, surely, it would be impossible to do any such thing had the witch only reach inside through a portal. In order to cover up the evidence she left behind, the witch had to have used a familiar. Oh. There we go. That was weird. Let me process something, Sir Blue Knight. Without doing so, there would have been no point in her using the spell Godor.
Objection!
Miss Grail could have done it. She might have been able to tamper with the crime scene. What are you talking about? The morning of the crime. From the time Miss Grail and that guy entered the study, until the arrival of the Knights of the Inquisition, there was a window of time in which she had the opportunity to do so. We need to look into what happened in that window.
It seems we may be in need of another testimony.
You're never going to that fishing trip, dog.
Witnesses, testify what happened in time between the body being found and the Knights of the Inquisition arriving. Scribe, send a message to the boys. I'm gonna be missing poker night.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, my lord.
Sure thing! Ask me anything! I'll tell you all you need to know.
Hey, Emir's the neighbor.
Yeah. So Belduke just live with all sorts of fucking people.
Oh, glorious Samir, tell us more. Maybe you won't be laughed at as before.
Only two people accessed the crime scene in that time, Grail and Amir. Believe it or not, Amir is the key witness in this case. Unfortunately. I hate myself.
I broke down the door and saw the alchemist slumping in his chair. Gave me a jolt. Jolted me so bad that the stream fucking paused.
Yep.
Butler hurried to call the Knights of the Inquisition and never entered the study.
Damn.
What did I do then? What did I do then? Ah, yeah, I was asked to keep an eye on things, so I went to have a bit of a look at everything. Oh, it made me pretty drowsy, so I went and took a little nap on the couch.
Wait. What? Mr. Amir, you said the butler didn't enter the crime scene?
Yep, had never set foot in there. Mommy, so Bilduke, he told me to get the stand guard to the Knights of the Inquisition arrived. I'm becoming more and more less and less understandably Scottish.
Yeah.
And I no feel it. What a resourceful apprentice the alchemist has, I thought to myself.
I almost feel sorry for you, Sir Blue Knight.
You.
After all, your suspect could have tampered with the crime scene. That can't be true.
Are you missing the part that I fell asleep?
Yeah.
Took a nap? Engaged a bit of the old tiny death? Defense, please proceed with the interrogation.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't really want to.
Hold it!
What were you having a look at? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I was asked to take care of the crime scene, wasn't I? So I had to, like, make sure everything was in order. I mean, you know. It's not like I went wild with excitement after being left in a real alchemist's room full of mysterious stuff.
I'm sure you didn't, Mr. Sticky Fingers.
The hell's that supposed to mean, you wanker?
You didn't hear that. I said that in my head.
The booze gives me psychic powers.
Oh.
Shit.
And besides,
Besides?
yes, you know, next to me, to the immediate left or right of me, beside,
Oh. Fair.
gobshite. She asked me to look for something, so I was doing that too.
Hang on!
Hang on! Miss Grail, you look lost in thought. Excuse me.
Oh, were you talking to me?
Even she can be caught off guard if I choose the right moment. You've been listening to Mr. Amir's testimony, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
He was asked to look for something. It was you who asked him, I assume. What did you tell him to look for?
I think you're mistaken. I don't remember making any request of the sort.
What?
Oh, Bluey. Boy, Bluey.
Oi, Huey. Homelander the Nicky.
What are you? Were you even listening to what I said? It was a lady that asked me. The butler's a guy, you numbskull!
I don't think he got the memo.
Kill this man. You're not woke enough,
Ah,
dog.
shit, where's my ukulele? A toxic ghost of dread! Bard, give me your loot! Hey, what's up? Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Quite a while ago, we learned that the butler, John Grail, is actually female. And you're an idiot
What?
for not listening. That's why when you said a lady...
I'm drunk, you don't have an excuse!
That's why when you said a lady asked you to search for something, we assumed it was Miss Grail. Everybody point and laugh.
Oh, already. I said this.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh. Oh. Ah!
Hold on, it's loading. Please, God. There we go. Daydreaming, listening, but not hearing. The look of shock is almost endearing.
I really need that loot.
Oh, why did anyone tell me before?
Do you require a personal notification? You should have been listening to the trial.
Bitch says what? Knights of the court. Squabbling with a witness is most unseemly. What I want to know now is, who was the lady that made the request of Amir? Oh yeah, that was, actually Miss... What the fuck?
Oh, it's you.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
I think, he's
Everybody's here.
absolutely certainly talking about me.
Why are you still in the bit?
God save
Oh,
the
and
queen.
you are?
Oh, I'm Letty. Hang on a minute, I'll get down there post haste. Damn, okay.
He's got the poison out, he's gonna fucking kill himself. But, Miss Letty, who are you precisely?
Me? Who am I? I'm Letty Mailer. I'm the courier. I don't get that pun. No, wait. No, now I do. Fuck. The courier? I know what a courier is, this fella.
I just thought I should spell it out for you since everyone in this court is a fucking nonce.
Nonce means pedophile.
Oops. Wrong word, dunce.
A courier is a person who collects and delivers letters or packages.
What the hell are you talking about? I do a great deal of many things. I don't diddle kids.
I know.
Wrong choice.
Thanks
of words.
anyways, fella. I wish you stopped misreading my mind.
Dearie, dearie me! Assuming that of a teacher! I only teach them.
You know what?
Anyone, who wants to fuck some horse after the trial?
You know what? I've been an inquisitor for like, what? A good chunk of my life. And I fucking hate all of you. I quit. And Doc Law, you could take my place. Goodbye.
I don't want to be here either.
Abhorrent.
Hold on, Miss Mela. Do you mean it was you who irresponsibly made such a request to that troublemaker? Me? Maybe. Yes, I guess so. I asked him to help me find something. Outrageous! Why was I not informed of this? Nobody tells me shit! I I guess no one told you. Maybe because you didn't ask. They're calling him the worst prosecutor ever, gang. My goat.
It seems we will need to ask you to testify, Miss Mailer. Explain to us how you were involved in this case.
Frankly, I wouldn't say I was involved in anything. Now I'm in a tight spot, but I bet it's because that guy said something weird about me. You fucking drunk?
What the hell are you talking about? I'm trying to get down.
Yep.
Ease up on me, lady. Like the saying goes. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Beats being in a pickle all on your own, huh?
That
That was a mistake.
Perfect timing.
Now then, Miss Lady Mailer, testify about that day.
Thank you, Melee. That. Oh my god! That voice could make windows shatter. That voice was so loud it made Phoenix go white noise.
It made him
Ears are
flatline.
ringing.
The fucking Apollo's got some competition, dog.
But that's the thing. He hasn't met Apollo yet, so he's used to how loud it gets.
So true. Sir Belduke said he had a letter to send, so I came by to pick it up.
Objection.
The letter you found that morning. Was it, by any chance, this one here? Ah! Yes! That's the one! But wait, how did you get it? You're a piece of work, you're a piece of work, alright.
Objection.
Hold it, Sir Blue Knight. How did you come by that letter? It just sort of fell into my lap, so to speak. It was the professor who found it, but he doesn't need to know that. And the professor is kind of dead.
Defender, just what in the world are the contents of that letter?
Well, the letter's blank. All this fuss over a blank letter. As you can see, there are some sheets of parchment inside the envelope. You know, if I put this blank piece of paper under some fire, will it give me some stuff on it?
Yes, burnt paper.
Oh.
Indeed. And there's not a trace of ink on them. What is the meaning of this?
Don't forget that Sir Belduke was an alchemist. He may have used some kind of invisible ink to write that letter. Okay, fuck it. This bitch. About that, it doesn't make sense to me. What? Miss Mailer? The thing is, when I saw that letter, all the pages were full of writing. So, you know.
Objection.
Hold it, witness. You saw the contents of Sir Belduke's letter. I didn't read it. It's just that, you see... I didn't read it. I just knew there was contents on that letter.
Witness, this is an important matter. You will need to testify about it.
I don't know. Fuck.
Pardon me.
Excuse.
Tell us what you know about this letter.
That night, probably about 1 a.m., I made a delivery to Sir Belduke. He was writing a letter at the time. It'll be ready soon, so come pick it up tomorrow morning. That's what he said. I left his study and wished the butler a good night. Then I went home. I went there again the next morning, as promised. Sir Belduke was... well, anyway, I looked for the letter. Then that guy went out like a light on the couch. I got a little scared, so I left as soon as I found the letter.
Is it me? No.
I see, I see.
Mm.
So you witnessed the victim write the letter.
I wouldn't say witness. That sounds so legal. The sheets of parchment were on his desk, so I saw that. And they were covered in writing, margin to margin.
But you don't know what the letter was about.
Telling you would be a breach of our privacy policy. I can't reveal its contents.
Oh, of course, I understand.
Frankly, I didn't get close enough to Sir Belduke's desk, so I wouldn't make out what he was writing.
In any case, where did you find the letter the morning after the victim was found dead?
On a shelf next to his desk in a small letter box. Ah, yes, right there, next to his head. I was a teeny little bit scared, though, coming so close to a dead body, or a dead man.
I'm sorry, I have to say it.
What?
When you nut and she's still sucking.
And that was my cherry coke.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's right there.
God damn it!
So,
It's too easy.
hello hanging fruit. So that's where she took the letter from. It was right next to the corpse, huh?
Ah!
You good?
Fly.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was a bat again.
Now that the circumstances are clear, we shall proceed to the
Wait a minute. When you say the butler, you mean Mr. Miss Grail, of course. She was in the corridor carrying a tray.
Hang on!
Hang on! Miss Grail, I'd like to ask you something. Excuse me.
Oh, certainly. What is it?
Where were you when Cosmo Asogi died?
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. You stated
And
previously.
how do you know?
Oh, you know, family tree and whatnot. That you excused yourself and left Sir Belduke's study shortly after 1 a.m.
Yes, that is correct.
However, according to Miss Mailer's testimony, the two of you came across each other while you were waiting outside that room. Why didn't you mention that until now? Don't look at me with those big old eyes.
That's because... I apologize. I'm afraid I completely forgot to mention it.
You forgot?
I forgot. Miss Mailer very often comes with deliveries during the night. I did see her that night as well, but I didn't think much of it, as it's nothing unusual. I had no reason to hide that from you. Please forgive me for the confusion.
Yeah, I'm gonna put something in general, mostly into you, but for everyone. Because the Onion has just the most amazing shirts sometimes.
Area them.
Amazing.
Well, that kind of thing can happen. Human memory is in no way perfect. I don't imagine there's a problem here, is there?
On the contrary, Your Honor. There's one more thing Miss Grail forgot to mention.
What is it?
I'd like you to recall what Miss Mailer said about having met Miss Grail that night. Miss Grail, of course. She was in the corridor carrying a tray. Well, Miss Grail, apparently you were carrying a tray at the time. What do you have to say about that?
Fuck, I'm muted.
Doug.
Jean Grail, I believe you should add that to your testimony.
hello.
There you are. Oh, they're putting out a figure of Curly from mouthwashing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's incredibly cursed.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, all mouthwashing merchandise is cursed.
Yeah.
As you wish, my lord.
It's unlikely she really forgot about it. The fact she tried to hide it must mean something.
Do you need me to voice this?
Yeah, it's new.
Okay. Miss Mailer left just as I was bringing Master his usual drink.
Hold it!
Oh yeah? Wine? What do you mean by usual drink?
Piss.
Oh,
Master's experiments continued into late hours. He would always have some juice to ward off sleepiness.
what kind
that
of
water?
juice?
No. Oh, it's vodka. I like your style. It's... oh, what the fuck was it? Oh yeah, it's vinegar. What? It's vinegar. Pussy. Tomato juice.
Hang on!
Excuse me, mister. Mister!
I know nothing about it. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Witness, what have you done this time? I'm sick and tired of your shit.
Don't give me that scary look, Inquisitor Barnum. Hey. Hey, it was only just a little bit. Seriously, hardly anything at all.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Huh? What do you think? What? What do you think I'm talking about? The juice. The tomato juice, of course. And not anything else, because this game is rated teen.
True.
The tomato juice?
Oh, you didn't. Surely, even you wouldn't.
Well, I told you before. I think I sort of overdid it a bit the previous night. When I woke up, my head was pounding. That's why I went to see the alchemist. Too much tomato juice and nothing else.
Nope.
But you know what happened when I was left alone in the alchemist study. It caught my eye. The bottle, I mean.
The tomato juice.
I thought it might make headache go away, you know? So, you drank it. The juice found at the crime scene.
Poison. A poison
Why
flask.
should I?
My favorite.
It's a drink, ain't it? What else you gonna do with a drink?
Will you drink your own pee for $5?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
$5 is $5. You drink it, right? Can you tell us where that bottle is now? It was fucking months ago!
Oh, that shit's gone. Come to think of it, I don't remember seeing it at the crime scene, unless he fucking took it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, John.
It has been confiscated.
Confiscated?
As I mentioned previously, the occult crime analyst confiscated all of Master's personal belongings from the crime scene.
Is that so? Well, I believe I should take note of that bottle and add it to the court record.
Tomato. Oh, no.
Ah, so there I was, having a bit of juice when that girl came round.
Yes, we see you.
My fucking ears! To tell you the truth, I don't quite remember what happened after that.
That's where he passed out, huh?
Hold it!
You took the letter from the crime scene?
That's right. I took it from the crime scene.
Objection!
Do you not realize that pinching evidence from a crime scene is itself a crime worthy of severe punishment?
Well, it might be a crime, sure, but just look at the witch defender. He got to defend a witch, using any dirty tricks at his disposal.
Dirty tricks? What dirty tricks?
It's the same for me, you know? I'm a courier, so come rain or shine, I got to deliver. Where there's mail, there's a mailer.
I was so inspired by the young lady's spirit That's kind of had to help.
I'm gonna take that fucking lyre and break it.
Pardon me.
Yeah, excuse.
Oh no, I have hiccups.
Whoa.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
You okay?
Although inspired by her dedication, he betrayed a lack of concentration. At least that wasn't one that had a loop going on forever and ever. I would have felt so bad. It is entirely my fault that it came to that. Had I only been at the residence then. Blah! Like fucking, like just fucking like barfs.
Grail was out notifying the knights at the time. That courier sure is committed to her work, or maybe just plain crazy. We all go a little crazy sometimes, right?
Mr. Wright,
Crazy? I was
this only
crazy
raises
once.
more questions than it does answers, does it? Sir Belduke wrote that letter right before his death, and yet now it's blank.
That's a mystery, all right. But there's something else unusual in what she said.
When she said that guy fell unconscious at the crime scene, she meant Mr. Amir, right? He said himself that he felt a surge of drowsiness at the time, but still.
Maybe we're looking into the reason behind that drowsiness. What could have made him suddenly pass out and sleep like a log in a dead man's room?
Know what it might have been?
That's right, Luke. There's certain piece of evidence that might be related here. I suppose I should present that evidence and test out my little theory.
Mr. Wright?
Hold it!
He went out like a light. He was helping me look for the letter. And then it happened. Out of the blue, he just passed out, the rascal. He collapsed and his eyes rolled back. He wouldn't move. It almost sounds like he died. No such luck, unfortunately. That horrible sound. He was grating his teeth. I thought my ears would explode.
Like he was possessed?
Maybe.
Yep, Not sure it came over me. Never happened before, sleeping like that. No, you just fell asleep. More like I sort of blacked out, I guess. No idea why. Oi! You guys! What do you think? Any ideas? Oh, I swapped like 4 different accents in the middle of that.
Are you really Scottish, Amir? You or whatever?
Scottish by way of Jamaica.
Yep. I think it bears no relevance, and there you have my honest answer.
And I think it's good that I wasn't there.
But the question is, why do you black out like that? I got evidence. Your Honor, I might have a clue as to why this witness suddenly lost consciousness. You do?
Sorry, I had to watch that video again. Fuck the Republicans! I have the power of gay! Really? Did you work it out, Bluey? One second. If that's the case, may the defense present some evidence. Which piece of evidence shows why this man fell unconscious.
Here, throws bottle at him. Mister?
Throw him in the deep fryer!
Wait, what? Mister, I believe the reason you might have lost consciousness at the crime scene is tied to a certain piece of evidence. You fucking drunk?
But it wasn't just because, you know, I had a bit too much fun the night before.
No, it was because of this. The tomato juice. You passed out right after drinking this juice. Therefore, it's not reasonable to assume that there's a direct connection between the two. Tomato juice does not make people fall unconscious, Sir Blue Knight. Exactly. That's why something must have been added to the contents of that bottle. Something like a sulfuric. You mean sleep medicine? And if sulfuric was mixed in with the tomato juice, that means Sir Belduke would have been unconscious at the time he was assailed.
Oh. Oh!
"93 days until dog shit comes out. Halloween the game."
The sketch. Have another look. The red liquid trickling down from the victim's mouth. proof that Sir Belduke must have drank the tomato juice. No, that's blood. We confirmed it. Oh. Oh, he dead.
Yeah. I mean, the strangulation marks would consider that, but, you know, the blood, I can add that to it, too.
Well, hey, some people are into things.
I have failed to consider this. Inquisitor Barnum, I bet you remember saying this to the court. Can you imagine anyone just sitting back and letting themselves be strangled? Clearly, there should be evidence of a struggle. And since we haven't found any, that must mean the killer erased all traces of a fight from the crime scene. However, if the victim was unconscious when his assailant was strangling him, then the killer could have committed a crime through a small portal, big enough to put their arm through, after all.
Objection.
That may be so, but tell me this. How would the culprit manage to obtain such a strong sulfuric? Oh fuck, I'm stupid. Yes, you are stupid. It was very simple, and I think you realize why. From the alchemist. That's right. An alchemist would no doubt have a wide array of various medicaments, thank you, in their possessions. And an appearance would have little trouble, and an apprentice would have little trouble stealing some of them from their study. Isn't that right, Miss Grail? Is that your even if that's your real name?
How should I respond to that? I'm sorry to disappoint you, may perhaps be the best way to put it.
What do you mean?
Even though that juice bottle has been safely stored for the past 3 months, I'm positive it would be impossible to find any traces of that soporific now.
You wicked! The butler did it.
This is unbelievable. Was it really the butler who did it?
I know, it's very unrealistic, isn't it?
Nope.
But everything she says holds true!
She was pretending to be a boy! That's mighty suspicious to start with! Thank you, random citizen.
Is she a witch? My ears!
My ears! Fuck! Stop! Stop! Someone at Ace Attorney and Professor Layton HQ thought, yeah, we should add that. Hold on, everyone. The butler could have done that to Sir Belduke. She would never ever do it. Please, let us testify just one more time. Miss Grail, let's tell them. Let's prove they're wrong. They have no idea how much you've done for Sir Belduke. Why do you care?
Miss Mela.
No, I'm serious. Why do you care?
Very well. I shall grant your request.
Fake Persona fans. Oh man, that version of Persona 4 is way better than mine. Real Persona fans, I fucking hate Persona 4. Also, some people have been putting it together. Persona 6, we might be priests.
Sorry, I need to educate Pixel on a thing. She does not know of the sexy robot detective of Fallout. Testify about the relationship between Miss Grail,
Grail. Yeah.
and Sir Belduke.
Master took me in, a complete stranger. I will forever be indebted to him. That's why I could never make an attempt on his life, through magic or otherwise.
Sir Belduke was a wonderful man. He was one who recommended this line of work for me. And he's the one who told me about the confidentiality obligation. I mean, I never once broken it.
It's true that Sir Belduke evoked fear due to his being an alchemist. However, he was also a man of admirable character, who supported the townsfolk through his research. Why would anyone want to kill such a man? This question keeps haunting me, however much I think about it.
We just need no reason behind their evil. That's what makes them witches.
Now, the defense may begin its interrogation.
You claim you had no reason to kill Sir Belduke.
Yes, you can ask whomever you wish, and I'm sure they will say the same.
That is so. It is widely known that John Grail was devoted to serving Sir Belduke. It's difficult to imagine that she could brutally murder her respected master.
Indeed, I am of the same opinion. I visited Sir Belduke on several occasions to inquire about this piece of evidence or that. I must say, I felt there was a strong bond of trust between him and Miss Grail.
Do you still think you could come up with a motive? A motive? John Grail's motive of murder. Grail risked a lot to conjure up a small portal on the wall. And then she killed Belduke. But what motive did she have? I understand. The defense will present evidence. Evidence to indict John Grail's motive for murder. No.
Wait, what?
What's this about, Sir Blue Knight? Sir Belduke's life was taken that day, that's a fact. However, was it actually the culprit's true objective?
Objection!
What? This is nonsense! Sir Belduke was murdered! What other possible reason could there be besides someone wanting him dead? I'm fairly positive this piece of evidence will lead us to the culprit's real motive.
Very well, defense. Present evidence.
Miss Grail had no reason for wanting to kill Sir Belduke. However, there was another incident that night, which is related to this case. And I have an idea what it was. Another incident. I'm referring to this letter. Sir Belduke wrote a letter shortly before his death, yet all we have here are some blank sheets of parchment.
Fascinating. Are you saying maybe a witch used some kind of ink-removing magic on that letter, Mr. Wright? Used invisible ink.
No. The spell used by the witch was, of course, Godor. Let's go over the state of the crime scene one more time. As we know from Miss Mailer's testimony, the letter was in a letterbox next to the victim's head.
Ah, yes. It's in the sketch as well. The letterbox on the far side of the shell.
The point of note is the location of that letterbox. Unbelievable. As Inquisitor Barnum seems to have noticed, the letterbox is within reach of the small portal conjured by the witch behind the painting on the wall. Oh, there goes my frames.
Indeed it is.
Ah, there you are. My frames fucking died. And I died along with it. And as Sir Belduke's butler, you will have known exactly where he keeps his letters.
Indeed, Master Belduke would always keep his letters in that letterbox before posting them.
You mentioned no such thing! Miss Grail, you created a portal with Godor, not with the intention of killing Sir Belduke. You were after this letter, weren't you?
That's merely wild conjecture. I didn't even know about that letter at the time.
You didn't? Now that's very strange. When Miss Mailer came by that night, Sir Belduke was busy writing that letter. And that's when you entered, carrying a bottle of tomato juice.
Uh,
There's no way you would have known that your master was writing a letter to someone. And you could have known even more than that. For instance, perhaps you knew that what he was writing about.
that's enough. I served Master Belduke as his butler. I never would have pried into his private affairs. Whatever it was he wrote about in his final letter to the storyteller, it is no concern of mine.
Your Honor?
Yes, defense?
I like Miss Grail's last statement to be added to her testimony.
Any objections, Inquisitor Barnum?
No, my lord.
Very well, witness. Include what you just told us in your testimony.
As you wish, my lord. I had no reason to take his life nor steal his letter to the storyteller.
Hold it!
Let me get this straight. You didn't know anything about the victim's letter.
That's right. I believe I have said as much already.
Then, how did you know? How did you know it was addressed to the storyteller? Ah, you fucking slipped.
Whoops.
Ah, indeed.
Why don't you answer his question, witness?
It's true this letter is addressed to the storyteller. But when did you find out about it? Oh?
Buddha.
I have spoken about the murder with many people over the past 3 months. Everyone has been very kind to me. They have also told me all sorts of things. I must have heard about it from someone at some point.
Well, that incident was certainly much talked about. Would you not agree, defense?
Does her testimony hold together? There's a contradiction. There is a huge contradiction in Ms. Grail's testimony.
You are becoming very predictable, Sir Blue Knight. If there is a contradiction, I hope you have the evidence to prove it.
Here's my chance. There's only one way to expose this contradiction. The defense has no intention of presenting evidence. What? To prove that there is a contradiction cannot be found in the court record. I'm playing fucking 3D chess with your asses, dog. I am Miles Edgeworth.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
The professor pointed out to me in the previous witch trial. In this court,
An attorney's arsenal isn't limited to the court record. Oh, hey, Layton.
Why does my mouth taste like gold? Each of the witnesses in this trial has given their own account of what happened. Therefore, whenever one witness has testified, the other remaining witnesses have listened. Should one witness's testimony differ from another's testimony, then I suppose that that in itself can also be considered a contradiction, can it not? No, I don't want to leave the tutorials out!
Oh, there it goes. Out of my mind. That looks at gold, Layton. Oh. Juxtaposing contradictory testimonies from different witnesses is the key. Miss Grail. Your testimony contradicts another one that we've heard in the court today. I am gonna save it here, and we'll expose that, whatever that is, next time.